At the core mine zone, the boy's laughter echoed as he flaunted his ghost general's new power. With the mountain god's buff tripling its stats, he claimed this was strength even level 100 elites would fear. Not stopping there, he revealed another of his ultimate techniques. Golden nails pierced into the ghost general, each one amplifying its attack power to terrifying heights. The boy roared for his puppet to unleash its full strength. The massive figure trembled with destructive energy, its aura surging as the ground split beneath it. From atop his puppet, the boy taunted Lu Fan, boasting that he now faced an opponent whose power had been multiplied tenfold, calling it an honor. The golden dragon's eyes narrowed in silence, facing the overwhelming might of the ghost general. The boy, drunk on power, mocked him, boasting that with 10 times the stats, he could defeat even 3 level 100 elites at once. He sneered that being a dragon changed nothing, declaring that Lu Fan still had no chance of victory. Standing tall beside his empowered puppet, he laughed arrogantly and asked if Lu Fan was ready to surrender. The massive ghost general loomed menacingly, radiating flames of destructive power, yet Lu Fan remained calm, unfazed by the taunt. Lu Fan looked at the empowered puppet and mocked its strength, calling it a shame. The boy frowned in confusion, demanding what he meant. Calmly, Lu Fan explained that even if the puppet's power were multiplied 100 times, it would still be nothing but garbage. His aura surged, confidence radiating from him. Inwardly, he analyzed the situation. Zhuang Meng had nothing but brute force, while Ning Tu only provided control. Seeing through their limits, Lu Fan smirked and declared that they would soon become part of his puppet army. The silver-haired boy sneered, calling Lu Fan arrogant, and waited to see what kind of dragon he would summon. With calm confidence, Lu Fan called out, and a small green dragon spirit, Jai, appeared at his side. Its energy pulsed brightly, catching everyone's attention. The ghost general reacted immediately, its massive form sensing the dragon's aura as Jai bravely cried out in defiance. Lu Fan smirked, his voice steady as he laughed, while Jai's power surged forward, wrapping around him like a shield of emerald light. The silver-haired boy burst into mocking laughter, ridiculing Lu Fan for summoning what he called a snot-dripping worm and questioning if that was his so-called mighty dragon. Unfazed, Lu Fan gently picked up Xiao Jai, reminding him of the powerful enemies he had already defeated, from the 10,000 Venom Devil King to the Dragon-devouring Dragon King. He asked if Xiao Jai was really afraid of a mere brute and his master. Xiao Jai's eyes lit up with determination as he cried out, declaring he wasn't scared and that he would fight. Lu Fan encouraged Xiao Jai, telling him to show everyone his strength. Xiao Jai's determined cry rang out, but the silver-haired boy scoffed, mocking the idea that such a small creature could ever defeat his level 100 puppet. With a calm smile, Lu Fan replied that he never said he had only one companion. Power surged around him as he raised his hand, calling out another name. From the sky, Xiao Fei descended in a radiant glow, and Lu Fan commanded the battlefield, summoning the mighty Shadow Dragon King alongside Xiao Jai. The Shadow Dragon King emerged with a powerful roar, its dark aura overwhelming the battlefield. The sheer presence of the beast left everyone stunned, especially the silver-haired boy. His expression hardened as he realized the dragon carried pure killing intent. He thought quickly, questioning what kind of skills such a terrifying dragon might possess. Deciding he couldn't afford to wait, he immediately activated one of his strongest defenses. A golden bell appeared above him, radiating a solid protective barrier. The shield not only reduced incoming damage, but also reflected any attacks that dared to touch it. The silver-haired boy ordered his ghost general to tear the enemy apart. The massive puppet charged forward with terrifying force, shaking the ground with every step. Its colossal fist came crashing down toward the black-haired fighter. Yet, the young man stood calm and unshaken, facing the attack head-on. Just as the ghost general struck, a toxic aura began to spread across the battlefield. The puppet's body released a sinister green glow poison dragon I-form switch, underworld swamp. The ground transformed into a poisonous swamp, radiating deadly energy that spread quickly. This ability, known as the Surging Poison Sea, created an underworld swamp that continuously dealt poison-based damage to all enemies caught within. To make matters worse, the poison stacked at double the normal rate, threatening to overwhelm anyone trapped inside. The silver-haired boy was stunned as he realized his puppet had been poisoned. He quickly tried to cleanse it, activating powerful skills like Clarity and Calm and Purifying Rain, channeling sacred light to dispel negative effects. But no matter how much he tried, the poison wouldn't disappear. Desperation filled his voice as he shouted in disbelief, wondering how the corruption could resist purification. His puppet continued to suffer, green poison marks spreading deeper with every moment. Calm and confident, the black-haired fighter simply smiled. He told his opponent to save his breath. This poison wasn't something that could be removed. Frustrated, the silver-haired boy rang his bell with urgency, commanding his puppet to retreat. He shouted for it to get out immediately, desperate to save it from the spreading poison. But the ghost general roared in defiance, its massive body trembling as the poison coursed through its veins. Despite the boy's command, the puppet's body cracked under the overwhelming corruption, its strength on the verge of collapse. The battlefield shook as the ghost general struggled, showing signs that it could no longer resist the poison's deadly grip. The black-haired fighter unleashed a devastating assault. Using Shadow Strike, he teleported behind the ghost general and pierced its weak point, dealing immense damage. Immediately after, Shadow Invasion triggered, striking again with a follow-up attack. Not giving the enemy a chance to recover, he roared out his ultimate move, Dragon Annihilation. His arms transformed into dragon claws as he delivered a relentless flurry of 6 strikes, each one synced with the power of his dragon pets. The ghost general was torn apart under the combined force, leaving the silver-haired boy in shock. Trembling, he rang his bell again, unable to accept the defeat. His voice cracked in disbelief as he admitted that the ghost general had been his strongest puppet, yet it was destroyed so easily. The only thought echoing in his mind was clear: his opponent wasn't human, but a monster. The silver-haired boy, realizing he was at a disadvantage, ordered his ghost shadow to retreat. Riding atop the masked puppet, he tried to escape, vowing to settle the score with the dragon tamer another time. But his opponent wasn't about to let him go so easily. With Xiao Jai and the Shadow Dragon King at his side, he declared that a puppet master like him would make perfect material for top-grade puppets. As the boy fled at full speed, the dragon tamer launched into pursuit, his dragons soaring behind him. He closed in rapidly, warning that there would be no escape this time.
This is the end of the video. If you guys want to see the next part, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video.